Hello, everyone. It's time to get you excited and get back to the Skibidi Multiverse. Finally, the 22nd episode is out, and believe me, it was crazy. After watching the episode, there are so many questions and theories appearing that my brain explodes. Today, we will try to figure it all out together, and I will analyze the long-awaited 22nd episode for you, and then show you all the secrets and Easter eggs I managed to find. If you really want to see TV Toilet Titan in battle and find out how TVman saved the Skibidi army, put all your business aside for the next 8 minutes and trust me. Where did this TVman come from? And where have we seen him before? How did TCM 2099 help the Alliance create TV Toilet Titan? And is it true that the big camera toilet actually couldn't destroy the Skibidi army? Get your tea and snacks ready and watch this video to the end. It'll surely blow your mind. Let's go. As it's been a while since we last analyzed the Skibidi Multiverse, I want to refresh your memory and remind you what happened in the last episode. We were faced with the crazy mixing of two multiverses and saw a lot of Skibidi toilets from the original series get access to infiltrating this universe. Things got mixed up due to the cameraman with a hammer and members of the Alliance led by TVman teleported in episode 21 to catch this intruder. And then TVman teleported POV to the lab from the original series, where we saw Titan Cameraman. And now it is very important not to get confused, my friends, in order to understand everything happening in episode 22. The events of Skibidi Multiverse and Skibidi Toilets happen in parallel. So at the time of the 21st episode in Skibidi Multiverse, everything happened between the 34th to 37th episode of the original series, when Titan Cameraman was fixed. I hope you're not way too confused, so we can move on to analyzing episode 22. It's already on your screens. You see some Skibidi toilets and skibidiman chasing the TV toilets. These guys teleport, and we see the first appearance of a large TV toilet. Behind it, there is a Ferris wheel. And at the beginning of the episode, you might have noticed an interesting sign. That's a reference to the 44th episode of the original series, where there was exactly the same kind of attraction behind the Titan TV man, and the same sign occurred in the place where the SWAT toilet squad was. Okay. Behind the TV toilets, you can see a house with the name Chomsky Bar. We also saw it in the 44th episode, but because of the destroyed toilet, it was impossible to see that sign. By the way, looking at its name, you can learn something interesting here. In the game Half-Life 2, there's a cult character called Gnome Chomsky, also known as Garden Gnome. He was needed to perform difficult tasks, and this is that one gnome you see in the original episode next to this bar. But in the Skibidi Multiverse, this guy can't be seen next to the building, so we can conclude that he is inside, and the bar itself was designed for these guys. We go back to the beginning of the episode, and you see first 2 big toilets destroyed, and later a third one. That's how many pricks Titan TV Man destroyed in the original 44th episode. We can assume that the events of Skibidi Multiverse 22 take place in the original series from the POV of the last episode. But we'll talk about that a little later, so watch this video to the end so you don't miss anything. At the moment when TV toilets teleport, you see an emoji smile with a wink on the screen. This is a reference to the 43rd episode of the original series. By the way, there was also a large TV man during the battle, and he failed to hypnotize Skibidi toilets because of special glasses. But in this multiverse, the Alliance never used the protective lens, and thanks to that, Skibidi army never stole the glow defense development. And these guys here don't have any goggles. Large TV toilet prepares to strike. TV man comes to the POV and puts on the protective lens. It's funny because in this multiverse, the Alliance has no hands and they really need help using the lens. Thanks, man. Also, the moment blood comes to the POV, you may notice a big screen behind, most likely Titan TV toilet. I think it's a rendering error, and this guy shouldn't be here. Dude, your moment of glory hasn't come yet. What are you doing here? Okay, this time the TV toilet's hypnosis works, and the jerks are standing still. The big camera toilet is ready to deal with them. This guy got upgrades and now he has 4 rocket launchers, safety glass, and his whole toilet is made of black alloy except for his lid, which is still white and it looks really stupid. Once again, we are faced with strange happenings. Big cameramen started to use rocket launchers only in the 66th episode of the original series. And how these technologies could get into this multiverse so early, I do not know. After all, this episode takes place in parallel with the 44th episode of Skibidi Toilets, and such weapons were not available to the cameramen there. That means someone is helping these guys with the new technology. Don't you think so? Okay, the big boy fires his shot, and it looks like the entire Skibidi army is destroyed. The big camera toilet looks at the POV, and something seems off. He's clearly confused about something, and he really should. Look at this! There are 4 small Skibidi toilets, 2 large ones, and some skibidimans. But after the shot, you don't see any destroyed Skibidi toilets or bodies of skibidimans. Damn, those guys look like they teleported. Now get ready to rack your brain. After the shot, you can see the silhouette of TVman on the hut. That's the guy who teleported the Skibidi army during the rocket launcher shot. By the way, on the lodge in episode 44, you could also see TVman. And I can safely say it's the same character who moved into this multiverse after the battle in the original series and gave the POV a lens. That's just crazy! But why did he save those scums? That question is still open to me, and I can't give you a definite answer. But I'd love to read your theories in the comments. Okay, then you see Skibidiman Octopus land next to our brother and grab him. He squeezes him with such force that our blood can't withstand and gets destroyed. He has a replica of the prick's head and tentacles, but only in the form of the toilet from episode 44, and he's also wearing goggles, and I'm getting confused not knowing what the hell is going on here. Dude, where did you get those? Why didn't your friends have them? He controls these macarons with his hands, and you can see the tentacle clutching the camera towel. And at the same time, Skibidiman clenches his hand into a fist. We're in for an epic battle, folks, and just like in episode 44, Titan TV Toilet is teleporting into this creep's soul. Oh my god, he looks just like the Titan from episode 67. He also has 6 TVs all over his body and an improved core. And on his head, you can see an exact copy of his protection. His whole body is covered in sparks, and it looks like this guy has tremendous power. Big Boy fires a shot from the core, then unplugs the TV and heads towards Skibidiman. He turns on a red glow and sends the jerk to hell in a second. After that, he says a secret phrase that I couldn't understand. Listen for yourself. If you were able to understand what he said, be sure to write about it in the comments, as it's very important. After that, he shows us a smile emoji, just like Titan from the original series in episode 67, and on that note, the episode ends. Now the main question remains, why does this Titan have an exact copy of the enhancements as the original Titan TV man from later episodes? After all, if my theory is correct, and the events of episode 22 take place parallel to episode 44 of Skibidi Toilets, then the TV Toilet Titan himself should look exactly the same, and get the flying speaker enhancements in this episode. But here he has already gotten the latest improvements, and something doesn't add up. First, we see the big camera toilet using rocket launchers, and then the improved version of the Toilet Titan. I think these guys got all these improvements thanks to TCM 2099, because this guy came to this multiverse from the far future, and he's probably helping the Alliance, and I can explain why. Now, this multiverse is in great danger because of the Hammer cameraman. He broke the laws of the canon when he saved the speaker Toilet Titan from parasite infestation. So the entire Skibidi army from the original series was able to teleport into this multiverse and destroy it. And in order for the Alliance to be able to handle both Skibidimans and Skibidi Toilets, TCM 2099 decided to give them all the latest enhancements. I hope you're not too confused. What do you think about my theory, guys? Write your own opinions in the comments below. And that was me, ISO Toilet. See ya!